So apparently my sound did not work on the last video and double checked everything, so I should be looking good now. I hope. Yeah? No. Yes. Okay. All right, so this is a story of one of the, I guess, 3 times I've been arrested. All of them were ridiculous. I think I talked about one a month ago, maybe, about getting arrested for purchasing toilet paper. That was pretty entertaining. I've also been arrested for a Facebook post and ended up in a lawsuit with the city police, whatever. So this one, all right, yeah, this I would call it an arrest. Um, Maybe they call it a detainment. I don't really know the difference. Here's the story. All right, I was at my, so this is maybe summer after freshman year of college, maybe sophomore year. So I'm at my parents' house, I think. So freshman, sophomore, yeah, I think. I don't know. They live in a place called a little like subdivision called Clark Farms, and there's a pool there, right? A community pool and a community park. So I remember like right maybe a year before they posted a sign that was like this park closes at dusk, and I don't know. I never went there, never went to the park. If I did, I was with like my nephew who was like 10 at the time, maybe 5 even. Shit, this is like not even gonna age myself. This is a long time ago. All right, so here's what happens. So I go out with this girl, and I believe that I had already dated her, and I was reconnecting. I think that we already had some sort of, we knew each other pretty well, if I recall correctly. It wasn't like a first date. Yeah, I think we had dated in high school, and then like kind of reconnected or whatever. So I believe it was her friend's birthday or her friend's house party, something like that. So we went over there. We're like, let's meet up and let's carpool. So we went and dropped our cars off at the pool parking lot. And it probably was after dusk when we met up. So we go there, have fun, whatever, do our thing. And then we get back, and she's dropping me off at the car, and a big old flashlight spotlight shines on us. I'm like, oh, what's going on? And the cop car kind of puts its lights on without the sirens. We're like, what the heck? I was like, oh man, really? We're not supposed to be here after dark. So they didn't even like pull up next to us. They like stayed on the other side of like a curb, and I believe they used their megaphone. And they're like, "Stay where you are. Like, what are you doing?" Whatever. And I'm like, "Hey, she's just dropping me off. We're getting out of here. I'm getting in my car. We're gonna be gone in 30 seconds." And they're like, "Stay where you are." Finally, the officer like comes out and he's like, "Hey, we need your IDs." I was like, "Dude, she's just dropping me off. Like, I get that there's a sign that this park is closed after dark because there's some hoodlum activity in Parker, Colorado." Joke. There's never anything in Parker. When we got arrested for purchasing toilet paper, there's like 6 cop cars because they were all so bored. So I'm like, dude, we're just leaving. Like, let us go. What is going on? I literally live around the corner, and she lives like 30 seconds that way. We just met here to drop our cars off. They were adamant. So give them our licenses, driver's licenses. And they come back and they're like, "Sir, you're gonna have to come with us." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, there's a warrant out for your arrest. I'm like, dude, what the hell? So they put me in cuffs and put me back. Oh no! Before that, they go, "You'll have to go down to the station and sign a document saying you'll show up to court, and then we'll let you go." And I was like, "That's it?" So then, like, I had to go back to her. I believe I was in handcuffs. So I get out. They let me out of the car to go ask her to come pick me up. So I get out. I walk over in handcuffs. I'm like, "Yo, uh, I'll admit her name for her sake. I have to go apparently down to the station to sign a piece of paper, and then I'm free. Can you, by any chance, pick me up from the police station and drive me back off here?" And then I like looked at them. I was like, "We won't get arrested for coming back here again, right?" I'm such a dick. And I remember the officer's like, "It's not time for jokes." I was like, dude, what is wrong with this cop? He thinks he's so badass by picking up someone for being in a park after dark. So I go down, and so I'm like, why am I signing this paper? What is this warrant out for? And so it turns out, I don't even know how this is possible. I do remember doing it. I guess a summer before that, like a year before that, there's a state park called Castlewood Canyon. Super fun place. And I guess I got a parking ticket there. Um, I don't really know how you can get, because they have people at the gate. So I have no idea how I got in and didn't pay. Maybe there's a gate that's like a self pay. I don't know, but I remember getting the ticket and going, nah, fuck it, it's a ticket. Who gives a shit? Well, ended up biting me in the ass. It's probably like a $50 ticket, and then now I go on a date with this chick, and she has to pick me up from jail to bring me back and drop me off twice. So it was rather entertaining. Well, now, then I was pissed. And then I went to court, and I think I don't know, they settled down, and it was like $100 fine or something. It was something pretty simple. Um, I've looked at my record recently; it's not on there, so I don't know. I think it's just some track thing. Anyways, social health was not so hot that night. Had I paid the $50 ticket ahead of time or when it was due, would not have had that situation. So if you like good stories of you being an idiot, maybe don't take this advice. But if you like to have think people think a little higher of you, perhaps just pay your tickets on time. Lesson I learned hard. I have many more stories about tickets. Oh man, one time, oh, that's a story for another one. Ask me about when I stole the boot and sold it back to. Oh man. Anyways, go improve your social health.